nice guys finish last? Well, fellas, women are generally not attracted to nice guys. The quickest way to get your ass put in the friend zone is start being a nice guy. And all you're going to do to yourself is you just going to become an arbiter in her world. A man that's going to sit there every morning and give her good morning text, good night text, and things like that. Take her out to the movies, take her out to dinner, and in hopes that you're going to have sex. And all she going to do is pump fake like she going to have sex. Just keep pump faking for you. All the time she ain't planning on doing nothing with you. Her eyes is set on a guy that's got to do a hell of a whole lot less and going to get more from her. That's all going to happen, guys. Because women are generally not attracted, not sexually aroused by nice guys. They just not. If you want to dry a woman up, dry it in the Sahara Desert, start that nice guy stuff. Just start and see what happens. If you start out like you an a-hole, then you got a good chance. But as soon as you start all that nice guy, and nah, bro, I guarantee you, if she do have sex with you, if she do get in a relationship with you, it ain't gonna be long lasting. That's not how women built. Women are built. They're wired different. Their nature is way different. The nice guy don't represent protection. You might be tall, you might be well built, but women always gonna test your mental capacity. They're always testing you guys to see how far they can go, what boundaries they can cross, see if and when you will put them back in their place. And if you don't, you're gonna lose by about 3 or 4 points. And she's gonna start it slowly start to pull away from you. Simply because you're trying to play that nice guy. And nice guys, they generally avoid conflict. And avoiding conflict with women, that's a no-no. You ain't got to sit up there and argue back and forth with her. That's definitely don't do that. Say what you mean and mean what you say and let it be. Now you can be compromised, but you guys, listen, you can't be just totally disagreeable with the woman. You can't be uncompromising. You can't be willing to not listen to nothing she say. Always gotta be right. You can't be a Mr. Know-it-all all the time. But you must be able to say no when whatever she's doing logically makes no sense. And sometimes when what she's saying logically makes no sense. And definitely don't go along with stuff she say that don't make no sense. Now you can say, well, you know what? We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one. And then if she want to try to lead you down a path that you know you ain't supposed to be going, guys, just say no, I can't do that right now, or no, I'm not gonna do that because this is why I'm not gonna do it. And give her the reason. And then 9 times out of 10, she gonna kick and scream, oh, you not compromised, you don't want to listen to me, you know I wouldn't want to do all that bull jive, guys. Now, you got to mean what you say. And then do it, guys. And watch she come back. Most of the time, they come back and be like, oh, man, you was right about that. Yeah. And then in their mind, he willing to put me in my place. Women like when you put them in your place. But it's how you put them in their place. That makes a big difference. Because you can put them in their place and be direct. Vice versa, putting them in their place and be emotional. Screaming, yelling. Hell, they can't determine if you the woman or if they the woman in the relationship because you're so emotional when you're trying to put them in their place. And when you're emotional with a woman, guys, you tend to be too gentle. And women don't like a man to be gentle all the time. Just gentle. Sometimes they want you to come in that thing, especially when it comes to the bedroom. And in the bedroom, guys, you have to put down some work. You got to handle your business in the bedroom. None of this stuff work. Nothing I tell you gonna work, guys, unless you putting it down in the bedroom. Because if you can't put it down in the bedroom, guys, you automatically gonna be deemed a nice guy. And if she don't deem you a nice guy, she just gonna get away from you altogether and go find somebody who can. That is the mental part. That is the icing. That is the key part. Key part to keeping it all together when you're dealing with a woman. You can't be lacking in the bedroom. Now, I will say this. A lot of time, guys, well, for some of y'all, You might not be blessed in certain areas. But, guys, it has to do a lot with the mental part of it, guys. If you can get in a woman's head, really get into her head before you get to the bedroom, everything is gonna pretty much gonna work out for you. Depends on what kind of experience you got. Everything will come together. But if you can't do nothing with her, if you can't get in her head and you ain't blessed in the bedroom, guys, I'm gonna tell you what, she gonna disappear on you. One day you gonna call, and one day you gonna text. She ain't finna answer your text back. Point blank, she not gonna answer your text back. And putting a woman up on a pedestal. This is another thing. Nice guys tend to put women on pedestals. They everything she say they agree with. They hold. It's like you revolve around her world. You revolve around her world. Everything she want, you give it to her. Everything she say, you go along with it, guys. That is called pedestalizing. And 9 times out of 10, when you start pedestalizing a woman, that means you've gotten your feelings involved with her. Bad guys don't get mentally involved with women. Mentally involved with that or a particular woman. Some of them do. Some of them are bad guys to one woman and good guys to another one. All depends on their mindset. But if you got a true guy that understands masculinity, he ain't finna fall in love with now one of them. He ain't finna fall in love with now one of them. Because, guys, once you fall in love with a woman, that means you're submitting to a woman. And a man should never submit to a woman. A woman commits to her feelings and then submit to you because of how she feel about you. Because she don't love you. She only love how you make her feel. If you always got to keep that mentality. You always got to understand that. And a bad guy keeps an abundance mindset. He's not in this sort of like lacking mindset. He keeps that mindset. Why? Because he always knows that the woman he's with is replaceable. And you have to be able to replace her. That's the only weapon you have when you're dealing with a woman if you decide to get in a relationship. You have, and she knows that. She can feel that. She knows that if she do the wrong thing, you can replace her. Whenever she feel like you pedestalize and you can't replace her, guy, guess what? When a woman get control, she gonna get the act. She gonna use her control to her advantage. She gonna overuse her control because a woman feelings are so wishy-washy. They go with the wind. And once she start getting control, guys, then guess what? Wherever her feelings go, you gonna go. If they go to the left, you gonna go to the left. They go to the right, you gonna go to the right. Whenever she come, look, whenever that woman walk through the door, guys, you gonna all the time be trying to figure out what mood she in, trying to analyze her body language, her tone. Why? Because when she's in control and her mood is in the dump, the whole house is in the dump. The kids, you in the dump, everybody in the dump. When she's in a good mood, everybody, and you can't do that. You can't do that. When she's in a bad mood, you got to be like, well, just be in your mood because I'm finna do what I got to do. When she's in a good mood, then fine. You don't get too high about that either. And you got to keep that mindset, guys. You have to keep that mindset because once you lose that mindset, it's over. It's over. That's why I don't agree with all this relationship gymnastic. That's what I call it. Once you start falling in love with a woman, guys, and things go bad, and y'all end up at a counselor, y'all's trying to sit down and work it out. All y'all doing is playing ballet, gymnastic. That's all you're doing. You playing relationship gymnastics, and that's I need to listen to you, and I need to understand what you're saying. You need to understand what I'm saying. All that old bullshit, guys. If that woman is submitted to you, she gonna take your instructions. And that's where we got to raise our young men to understand. Once we get that from a woman, we got to know how to utilize it and protect it and make sure that we're not abusing it. And guys, in general, if they're not emotional men, they don't abuse that type of power. They don't abuse it. It's those emotional guys that do most of the abusive stuff because they get in their feelings. And nice guys get in their feelings. Nice guys are feminine. I don't care how masculine you try to portray. Once you start allowing your feelings to sink into a woman, you become in a feminine state. You become submissive. You become a nice guy. Until next time, fellas. Peace.